welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. I am cheating slightly today because I'm uploading this as part of my Vlogust series. If you've not been watching, I have been uploading every day in August. I've been doing mostly vlogs, but I am going to do a few sit down videos here and there just to give me a bit of a break on days where I don't feel like vlogging. You know, the kids aren't always up to having their mum doing that. If one of them gets poorly or just, sometimes it's just tricky to vlog when you've got two little kiddos. It's tricky to vlog full stop. If you have a bit of a hormonal day, a bit of a down day, then you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. But actually I'm really enjoying it so far. I mean, we're only on what day is it? Day 6. Only on day 6, so there's plenty of time, but I've really been enjoying it so far. I've actually captured some memories that I feel like otherwise I wouldn't have. I feel like it's really hard because I always want to document days out we do and just things that we do as a family, but sometimes I'm like, oh, do you know what, I won't vlog because it's quite a lot to vlog, as well as try and take pictures on my phone, or if I want to do a little reel or all of that. That's one side of it, but I just want to enjoy it with my family. I want to be a really present mum and wife, and I want to be able to listen to the kids when they're talking to me and run off and do things when they want to show me something. Or I say they, Otis doesn't make me run off and look at things, but Ollie and Buzz do. So yeah, it's hard to find the balance, but actually I've been managing it okay and really enjoying it so far. But that is enough boring chat for the start of this. I have got some bits together as usual that I've been enjoying this month. Some of these things you might have seen me mention before. I'm not entirely sure kind of what I've mentioned in the past. I kind of film the videos and then carry on, using the bits and bobs and forget what I've actually spoken to you guys about. But I tend to do categories that I have on my phone every month. So I've got books, beauty/skincare, home, fashion, TV, movies, shows, YouTube, and entertainment kind of categories. So I'm just going to go through and talk about things that I have been enjoying in each of those this month. So first category, beauty/skincare. There's a few things I've been really enjoying this month, some new things and some old things. So I'll start with the things that are new to my routine that I've been using probably for about 6 weeks now. I've been using the CeraVe foaming cleanser. Now, I'm not someone who normally loves foaming cleansers. I read once that foaming face washes and things can really dry out your skin, and it put me off. But actually, I've been using this and really liking it, and Ollie's been using it as well. I think this was about £10, which is quite pricey for a face wash. I know you can get bougie skincare, but we'd normally just get a face wash that's £2-3 quid. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it, and I feel like I'm someone who, I always wash my face, but I struggle to stick to a skincare routine. I think I would love to have the proper full-on skincare routine, and I will sort something out soon. Everyone's telling me I should be using retinol. I've tried in the past. And then with each pregnancy, I stopped and then I just didn't pick it back up or whatever. I need to look into it and look at what would be good for my skin. But I really don't do loads at the minute, so I really want to pick that back up. But I've been using this, CeraVe foaming cleanser, and Ollie and I are both really enjoying that. The other thing I've been using, I'm saying I want to use retinol. This says retinol tonic, so it's got retinol in it, but I've been using this Pixie Skin Treats. It looks barely touched, but I've literally been using this every day for about 6 weeks, twice a day. I don't know if you're meant to use it twice a day. It just says use daily after cleansing. But this is the Retinol and Jasmine Flower Advanced Volumizing Toner. I don't even know what a toner is meant to do. This multi-action treatment with time-release retinol also replenishes skin with potent antioxidants. I got this on TK Maxx actually. I was doing an order a while back, and I needed to reach the threshold for free delivery or whatever. And I saw this, and it was such a good price. Pixie retinol, and yeah, I just use I really like that it's a pump. I feel when it's you have to pour it, or it's messy, this one pump on a a cotton pad or reusable face pad thing, and just whiz around, and it just feels nice. It just feels nice, and then I obviously just will moisturise after. So I've been really enjoying those. The two older things are the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk combo. This is like the most basic combo, isn't it, really? But yeah, I had lost my Pillow Talk. To be fair, my first Pillow Talk had got down so small. I'd used it loads anyway, but I took it with me to a wedding last September, and it must have fallen out of my bag. It got lost, and I put off rebuying it because it isn't cheap. I think it's like £20 or something. I don't know. That sounds a lot. Maybe it's not that much, but it's Charlotte Tilbury. It's expensive. But I rebought it, and I do really like it. I think it's just a nice, I'm wearing it today. It's just a nice, easy colour, like a nice neutral colour. And I feel like it looks nice when you've got a bit more of a tan, but also when like I'm just, you know, my everyday pale self. It looks like this colour. It looks kind of quite brown there, to be fair. But I just, yeah, I really like the colour. And then the lipstick as well. I mean, I'm sure you've all seen this a million times, but I really like it. I think it's lovely. I do think, like, this is quite a matte finish, and I do prefer a bit of a glossy finish. I feel like matte does dry my lips out. Like the formula of this, like I love the colour, but I've had a lip gloss version before that I really like. So maybe I'm going to look and see if there's like a glossier lipstick, because this is quite a matte finish, and yeah, I just think it dries my lips out, especially because I'm sleeping with a fan on at the minute. Like my mouth and like face and everything just feels dry. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but the colour, and like I don't wear it every day, I don't wear it loads, so when I do wear it, it's like, I don't know, it feels nice. I quite like it. That's everything for beauty. For fashion, I've only got one thing to mention, and it is this boring old grey t-shirt. I love H&M basic tops. I've got a few that are like this cut, but they've got like a artwork, you know, kind of print on them, and I wanted one that was just plain to be able to wear if I was wearing like patterned trousers, or just I just didn't want to wear like a graphic tee. And I had like 15% off member discount and also a £3 like voucher to use, so I just grabbed this, and I think it was like £8 or £9.99 before the discount. And I just really like the sleeve length. I like that it's not tight around my arms. The body length is really good, and it's really affordable, and it's a nice quality. Like it just sits. I mean, I'm probably not doing it the best justice here, but it feels nice on. So I'm going to have a look and see if I've got any others in my size, because I do really like it. Next, I'll talk about home. So mainly I've just been loving, I think I said this last time, just been loving being outside. I recently just got this week a new rug for our little like sitting area. I'll try and put a picture on screen here if I can. I just think it looks so beautiful. We've got our parasol now, we've got our garden furniture, which I love, and I just really enjoy sitting out there with the kiddos. We've been doing so much outdoor play because it's just been beautiful weather, so the tough tray's been getting so much use. Buzz is just constantly out there with his cars and like, yeah, paddling pool. We've just been having a great time outside. The pantry, was the pantry done when I spoke to you last? Was it? If you've been watching my videos, you probably, well, you might have seen it. I did do an upload a couple of days ago with the pantry like complete makeover from start to finish, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I'll put a little card on screen here if I remember to the link to that video, but I just love it. So at the minute it's obviously like not in our kitchen. There's the wall that needs to be knocked down. You can see the wall just there. That will be straight into our kitchen one day. So when it is, then that pantry will be like part of the kitchen, and it will work so well. But at the minute, we just wanted to get that done to create some storage space for when the kitchen cabinets start coming out and stuff, like when we actually do that renovation. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with the pantry. I think it looks beautiful, and it's so organised, and it's stayed organised, which is great. Like everyone's putting everything back where it should be, and it works really, really well. So I'm really happy with that. Last things for home are just the essential oils, or like fragrance scented oils that I've been enjoying recently. I don't know if I've mentioned these like in the last couple of months or not, or when I last spoke about it, or if I have. I think I've definitely spoken about the diffuser, but yeah, I've got a neon diffuser, or they got it me for Christmas, and these are the two scents I've been loving. They're both from Habitat / Sainsbury's. They do great scents. I think they're £3.50 or around that each, but they do often have a discount on. So the ones that I've been enjoying recently are Seaside Walk, which says marine notes of seashells, solar accord and driftwood are blended with coconut and narcissi to create a unique scent that will fill your home. And then pomegranate and bays, which doesn't have a description, but yeah, I've really liked using both of these. This pomegranate one looks like it's not got loads left, to be honest, but yeah, to be honest, I do really like them, but I've not found a scent that makes me be like, oh my god, I love that smell so much. You know what I mean? Like, I smell a perfume and I'm like, oh, I love that smell. Or I'll smell like, even like, you know, a surface cleaner and I'll love the smell. I've not found one that I'm like, oh, I want to fill my whole home with this scent. I wonder, did Next do them? Because I really, or could I even just put the oil in that? I don't know. I've got like reed diffusers from Next, and I think the scent is Argentina. Is it? I could be completely wrong, but I love that smell. And I've got some refill of that. Can I put that in my diffuser? My oil diffuser? I need to look. They might just sell it as a small little pot, but I do really like that smell. To be fair though, we're next month, September, I'm going to be on the hunt for some autumnal ones, and then it'll be Christmas ones. So let me know if you've got any. Oh, don't slam the door. I've got the door like to, and the wind is like moving the door a bit, and I don't want it to wake up Otis. But yeah, let me know if you've got any favourite autumnal / fall scents that you'll have in your diffuser, if you have one, because yeah, I do definitely like my home to smell like the season. For books, I've only got one book to mention this month, and it is one that I knew I was going to be mentioning. I spoke about it last month, but I don't know if I'd started it or hadn't finished it. But Peter James, They Thought I Was Dead. Peter James, you would have heard, if you've watched any of my favourite videos or followed me on Instagram for a while or whatever, you'll know he is, I love him. I love this series anyway, the Roy Grace detective series. I don't actually know, look how many there are. So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 I've read. And this as well is, so if you don't know, I'll keep it brief because I have spoken about it before, but Roy Grace is a detective. It's obviously a made-up story, but a detective based in Brighton, which I like because I love Brighton and I know it fairly well. So when they talk about different places, I can kind of relate or know where he's talking about and things. So that's enjoyable. But basically the series follows. So each book will have 1 or 2 like baddies in it, and the detective will be trying to solve the case. So trying to obviously figure out what happened, and you've got that story going on. They're a little bit thrillery / gory, but nothing like horrible, nothing like, I'm a bit of a wuss these days and it's nothing that I can't handle. Just interesting murder detective stories. But what I really like about it being a series is that I am someone that really this is too deep of a word, but I do like mourn a book when it's finished if I've really enjoyed it. Like, I want more of those characters, I want more of that world. And so having a series I really enjoy, because like Roy Grace, you follow his life as well as every book being about a new kind of crime. So throughout the whole series you follow Roy and his relationships, and he goes through some serious stuff. But it's not a spoiler because it's pretty much, I think, straight off in the first book. But his wife goes missing, and you don't know what happens to her, and it's about him like kind of moving on and like trying to figure out his life like that. This book is from the wife's perspective. Only taken him 20 books to let us know what's going on with Sandy, but we found out, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I feel like some of it was quite predictable, but it was just like good closure on that character. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed it. I liked it. So if you're into the Roy Grace series and you're yet to read this one, I would definitely recommend. If you've never read any of this series, then don't start with this one. Start at the beginning. Dead simple. Let me know how you get on. I've recommended it to quite a lot of people now, and everyone I've recommended it to has enjoyed these books. because I get nervous to recommend things because I'd hate someone to go out and like waste their time and money and like not like it. But people tend to like this, so I've actually bought it for my friend's birthday. She recently got into reading, so I bought her, it's her 30th, so I bought her 3 books from my reading career, if you like. Like, I've been an avid reader for my whole life. I love reading. I go through phases where like I won't read for a bit and then I will again. But I bought her 3 books. I had to source them secondhand. I bought her 3 books that have meant a lot to me or stand out in like my reading brain, because I'm someone who, I read a lot of books, but sometimes once I finish with a book I kind of forget about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot for a book to stick in my mind. So I got her 3, one that I think she'll like, but I got because I think she'll like. One, Roy Grace No. 1. I don't think it's her style of book. It might be one that sits on her shelf for a very long time. She might never read it, but I think once she does read it, she might like it. It might open like a new world of kind of genre of books for her, maybe. And then the third one is just a classic that she may well have read, but yeah, that is a tangent. But yeah, I really do recommend that book. Next, for TV, YouTube, films, TV. What have I been watching for TV? Literally nothing new. So the favourites have just been Only Murders in the Building. We kind of literally go through Desperate Housewives, Only Murders in the Building, and what else do we watch? Like Wrexham, what's it called? You know, the Wrexham Football Club telly show. We watch those 3 and we just choose which one we feel like we're in the mood for. The Eras Tour. I've just been watching that on Disney Plus. I have it on in the background when I'm working. I just have it on the background when I'm cleaning. The kids love it. I just want to go so bad. I know I sound like, if you've been watching my videos recently, I sound silly because I've just jumped on this bandwagon and now it's all I think about. I've been watching a lot of theatre performers' YouTubes. So Alicia Bellegarde, Esme Bowder, is it? They're 2 that I've really been enjoying watching. So Alicia Bellegarde's currently in Greece. She plays Frenchie, and I'm actually seeing her at the end of this month. Not her, Greece. She'll be in it though. She doesn't know. She won't be seeing me. With my friend. So that'll be really nice. Esme Bowder is in Heathers. So I've been watching her vlogs as well. And I love the theatre world. I love it. So watching like the behind the scenes, I just really enjoy it. And lastly, for entertainment, have I shown this in another favourites vlog? I don't know. I don't know if I've shown this in another favourites video or not. But Monopoly Deal. I like it because it is 2 to 5 players. So me and Ollie can play it on our own. So we've been having the odd evening here and there. It's so easy, especially where I work, 3 evenings a week. So Monday and Friday are the other kind of weekday evenings where I tend to probably have a bath, or like Ollie will work late, so I don't really see him or whatever, and then it's the weekend, we might be out and about, so we don't get loads of evening time together like at home. And if we do, then we might watch telly because we're tired, but we've been trying to make an effort to like do stuff other than telly, and Monopoly Deal is a great one. Even when Ollie had a week off the other day, we like had an hour or 2 together while my little one was at his settling in session at nursery and my bigger one was at nursery, and we went to Costa, we got ourselves a coffee and a bit of cake, and we sat and we played Monopoly Deal for like the whole time, and we just enjoy it. It says play in 15 minutes, so it's a quick game, it's easy, like you don't have to, obviously every game you have to like learn how to play, but it's not bulky to carry around. It just goes in my handbag. We'll be taking this on our holiday that we're going on next month, hopefully. Yeah, it's just an easy one. Our friends introduced it to us like at Christmas time. They came and they brought it with them, so we bought our own copy. But yeah, I really like it. I think that is everything I've got to talk about. I think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you're enjoying Vlogust if you're watching this as part of that as well. And I will see you tomorrow. That sounds so weird to say, for another video. Bye guys. Mwah.